Hey beautiful, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Samantha aka Miss LG. If not, thank you for coming back. Today I'm going to be reviewing the new Huda Beauty new nude eyeshadow palette. The palette came in this beautiful pink box. It was covered in a brown bag saying for your eyes only. This Huda Beauty palette consists of 18 things. Now I say things because it consists of 17 eyeshadows and 1 concealer base. The palette is significantly eye-catching and beautiful due to its different formula upon first glance. I say this because it includes 4 multi-reflective shadows which include a pale and iridescent finish, 2 pressed glitters and 1 pressed pale eyeshadow. Lastly, it consists of 1 concealer base which make your eyes pop. Not forgetting 10 beautiful matte shades. I was also sent 3 brushes which actually consist of 6 brushes altogether because they are dual-ended brushes. The palette does come with a big mirror and it retails for £56, $65 and 263 dirham. I think the sizing of the palette is not too big yet not too small. It is quite the perfect standard eyeshadow palette. It does not seem to overwhelm you with too many colors. It seems to just stay around the same shades of spectrum, which is pinks and purples and cool tones. If you do not like pink shades, you probably will not like this eyeshadows because it is quite a nude pinky eyeshadow. When Huda Beauty named this eyeshadow palette nude, they definitely meant nude. The palette does demonstrate nude undressed birthday suit kind of feel to it. You can see this by their eyeshadow names as well as the whole design and the whole aesthetic. It does have names such as tease, raw, secret, concealed, kinky, fantasy, play, laugh bite, spanked, lace. These are very naughty words. I'm not gonna lie, I actually really like it. I really love the meaning behind this eyeshadow palette because it symbolizes self-love. I did receive this palette as a PR package and I want to say thank you so much to Huda Beauty for sending me these goodies. I really appreciate it as always. I'm gonna start off by doing my eyebrows, so I'm just gonna speed this process up. Before I apply any eyeshadow, I always use my Rimmel Stay Matte Primer to prime the eyelids. This primer is for the face, but I really find that it works way better for me on the eyelids. I'm now gonna apply the shade Concealer on my eyelid. It's not as thick as I would have liked it to be because, you know, with a very thick eyeshadow base, it really allows your eyeshadows to pop so much. Now I don't mind the fact that this color is so far from my shade. However, I do use the Plouise eyeshadow base in color 03 and in color 0.5.
I also used to use the NYX double pencil. I don't know where mine is right now, and I've been on the Plouise
I'm sure it will make the shadow pop, but then not as popping as for an Instagram makeup, if it makes sense. But I feel like you can still make it work by building up the colors. We haven't gotten to the eyeshadows yet, so let me just not say anything anymore. I think I would use that on clients that don't like too much makeup and they don't want that popping eyeshadow look. But then as for me, I want it to pop, you understand what I'm saying? So I don't think that I would be reaching out for this concealer for myself anyways. That's a personal preference. This is the Plouise eyeshadow base in the shade Rumour 03. Without setting my eyeshadow base, I'm gonna go ahead and use the shade Lace. There's a little bit of fallout. I thought it would look a little bit sickly on my skin tone, but it looks pretty nice. I'm just dabbing the color on using my blank canvas E20 eyeshadow brush. This is a nice shade. The brushes are relatively soft. As this was all over Instagram, I was very intrigued by the Eyes Blender brush. This is what the brush looks like, right? This side has the spongy applicator, and then this side has got a silicone eyeshadow applicator. I genuinely think it really feels like your skin, and that was the whole point behind this Fender blender. I'm gonna use the smallest side of the Build and Blend brush. So this is the bigger side. I'm gonna use this side. With that side, I'm gonna go ahead into the shade Tickle. Nice brush. I'm gonna go ahead and use my blank canvas E42 brush. This is my favorite eyeshadow brush because I feel like it really blends the edges so beautifully. I feel like they have married together and created a shade in between the purpley lilac color and the blush pink color. I'm gonna go ahead and use the other dual-sided brush. This is the Smoke and Smudge brush. I'm gonna be using this side, and I'm taking the shade Spanked. Oh, these names, you guys. I'm just gonna concentrate that on the crease, bring it out, making sure that the brush is pointed at the actual crease rather than slanting at a 180 degree. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying a different eyeshadow look today. I don't know if it's gonna work out. If it doesn't, that'll be ox. But I don't think, no, I've never done it before. Why didn't I just go ahead and start doing that, what I haven't done before, whilst reviewing a new palette, right? Why not? I like that shade. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Sigma eye shading brush in the number E55. And I'm gonna be using this shade Love Bite. Pack the color on at the outer edge here just to deepen it up. I want to give it a gradient from this lighter purple color to this one. Here comes the part that I don't know how it's gonna turn out. I kind of don't want to do what I had in mind anymore because I'm kind of liking this. I'm gonna go ahead into Love Bite, the dark purple, using the Sigma brush and just blend it here in between. I'm excited for this look. Okay, I need a smaller, ooh, this is perfect. I'm gonna be using the Smoke and Smudge brush once again, and I'm gonna be taking this side, going into the Love Bite shade again, the dark one, and go into this smaller part. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to be creative, okay? It's so pretty. When you do swatch the shades though, the pearls do kind of come off. I would have liked if the pearls stayed on there because it just makes the palette looks a lot more prettier. But oh god, it's so beautiful regardless. I recently did a pink eyeshadow look on my Instagram. I'm gonna go in with the first shade, Crave. I haven't used the spongy applicator in years, but I'm gonna go ahead and use that today. It does look a little bit chunky on the brush. Let's see how it applies. Shut up. Are you for real? I can see greens in there. Oh, this is pretty. Now when I get to this point where there's this eyeshadow in between, I'm gonna turn it around, use the clean side, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the shade Infatuated. I hope this sticks. I think the brush is a little too big. Using the Fender blender, the silicone side, I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade Raw. I'm placing this just whereabouts I would use an eyeliner. I really like this shadow. You can build it up to your liking. I'm not sure about this look, y'all. What am I doing with this? Okay, so this look, it's doing too much, okay? I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it. I really like the eyeshadows. I think they're very pigmented. They work really nicely. These pale-based iridescent eyeshadows, they're so pretty, but it seems like the pearls are kind of coming off after the first layer and second layer have been taken off. I do wish that the pearls did stay on the eyeshadows because it's so pretty, but when you do apply them on your eyes, there isn't much of a difference from other shimmery eyeshadows in the sense that you would expect the pearls to be significant on your eyes, but they are still very pretty eyeshadows and I really like them, to be honest. I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eye and then I'll be right back. Pray for me that it works out the same, y'all. I think it looks pretty cool. I really wanted to do something very different from what other people have been doing with the nude palette because you can only do certain looks with it, which is obviously the idea of the palette. They just wanted to stick with the nude spectrum of colors, but I wanted to do something a little more different in case someone wants to find other ways how they can use the palette. I'm now gonna go ahead and apply Dodo Lashes Los Angeles in the style Heartbreaker. I wasn't sure what to do on this negative space here on top of the lash line. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this shade there. I want to leave it like this, but I can't leave it like this, so instead I'm thinking, why not just put a shade that's literally the same color as that area. As you can see, the shadows have little to no fallout except for the shimmery colors. However, they're not as fallouty on my eyelids as they are in the palette. I like the eyeshadow brushes. I feel like they work great, and if you want to do a quick everyday makeup look, these 3 brushes, 6 in 1, would be perfect on the go. When it comes to the Fender blender, the spongy side kind of took me by surprise because I don't use this anymore. I mean, a lot of young people don't use this anymore, but they're actually doing quite alright. I really like the fact that they're on a brush. It makes it seem a little bit more not so outdated, and you can feel that there's a little stick inside, of which, if you remember from the older versions, some of them didn't have a little stick inside, which made them feel a little bit more firmer and give you a lot more control. On the other side, where it feels like the texture of your hand, it's definitely different to any other brush. I do like it. I'm kind of digging it. The only thing, when you are tapping into your powder, it does leave streaks and it does pick up a lot of product. Instead of picking it up on the actual brush itself, it does kind of fly away. The shade here, there's a lot of marks, like it's been dug into, but other than that, it's a great dupe for your finger. I'm now gonna go ahead, wipe off the excess on my face, do my face and base makeup, and then I'll be right back. I went ahead and did my base makeup. If you want to see what products I used, I'll make sure to include the video in the card up here. As for my eyeshadow look, I'm actually really liking it. A little bit challenging for me because I've never done such an eyeshadow makeup look. I was just winging it as I went along. Initially, I would have said there's only certain looks you can do with this eyeshadow palette, but having done this today, I feel like you can branch out a little bit and get more exciting and creative with the palette. For me to be able to create such a look, I feel like it makes it a little bit more adventurous, and like you're not so limited to the purples, pinks and nude eyeshadows that are in this palette. Now, this is my first time doing this. I think I like it. Yeah, I do like it. It's definitely different. I do need to have more practice at it, but I actually kind of like how the look came out altogether. I think, yeah, I think it's nice. No, you feeling it? You feel good? I really tried with the eyes because often I'm either scared of colors or I'm scared to branch out and do different things with my eye and go bold. But I'm trying to branch out and actually do Instagram-ish makeup. So I don't know, guys, tell me what you think. I think I did pretty good. The eyeshadow palette does have minimal fallout. Now, when it comes to the concealer, I feel like I would probably use it on my lower lash line if I want to make the colors pop, because it's thin in consistency. However, for me, I don't think I'm a big fan of it. I would use it here and there for clients because it's not thick in consistency, and some clients who are a little bit older do not like popping eyeshadow, so I'll probably use that on them. Regardless, the eyeshadow palette is pretty good. She's cute, she's popping, me like it, okay? Listen, the eyeshadow, the flawless base, the nude lips, mama is giving me bride feels, okay? I don't want to take this off. Listen, when Huda said nude, I am feeling her, okay? I am feeling her. You feel me? Like, you understand what I'm talking about? Like, I'm trying. Are you sis nude? Are you mad? listen kids, you need to get on this eyeshadow. I wish, right, they sold the gown and the net for people that don't get PR, because you need this. You need, what are you doing, man? Huda, come on. Thank you so much guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below on your thoughts and opinions on this video, and I hope you do have a great day. Bye. Ooh, she is a bad bitch. Different momentum. Oh bloody hell, hands. It is not the lightest of palettes, but it is not the lightest of palettes, but it is also not, but it's not as, but it is not. I need to turn off the brightness. I'm already sat down. Oh, the vision I have for this review is not coming out. Okay. Jesus. Today I'm going to be, am I in the middle? Woo! I think my sisters are my twins are sisters. Wow, I always use the base, so I think it's a definite. If you use the now, my feet are swelling up. Oh bloody hell.